Looks like you're streaming with. Wait. What? There you go. Now you're working. Nothing like not having a smooth setup. Viewers may experience minor issues. Why? Why, YouTube? Why do you have to be difficult, YouTube? It's always YouTube. January 30th, 2020, and I'm here with the Outer Worlds. I don't know what I'm continuing from. Which file I'm continuing from. I might have to restart it. I last left the game by making Pavardi uncomfortable and then meeting up with a killer. So, standard Thursday. I'm going to just start pushing. Pushing faster? I don't know. Alright.
Yeah, huh?
Huh? What was that about, June? What was that about that June Lace?
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
See, at first I just thought, maybe because obviously Junlei has quite the physique, but I actually did a few of these, and they all kind of just like skip a bunch of stuff. Like obviously she kind of like talks a little bit more about this, but any of the other ones,
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my
Where's
head
your chef's hat?
and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town?
See, what's weird about this is you're like, oh, you have a crush on her. Well, it seems like it, but it seems more like she's just really enamored by that which is Junlei. And obviously, holding a whole ship together is quite the enamorable quality. Sounds like you're not so sure how you feel. Now I'm wasting time. Look at that. So yeah, it is all Restream's fault. Restream has a problem. I'm watching the Restream thing and it freaked out on its own. I wonder why is that. That would be cool if after like a while she kind of just starts, you know, has a concerned look on her face, like you know, she can't really look at you. She's got like square pupils.
Come on, Captain. I just got my fingers dug into the guts of a real deal spaceship. You think I'm liable to let go anytime soon? Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker...
Yeah, see? This is the same audio
She's just,
that the other ones will say.
And they trust her. It's just... She's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
There's her hat. So I find a few mantipillars upstairs eating people, and there's nothing really about it.
Who there? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or he'll parley with the king.
I ain't see no king.
Boss says you're all right.
What?
You one of us yet? Your aura is like a disco ball caught in a black hole. Live free, die free.
Or did it count? No?
Look at this ripe piece of meat.
I don't even talk to this
sizzling
guy
on the
technically.
grill.
And
Yum yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Cowbell. Captain Alex Cowbell Hawthorne.
Woo! Look at the courage on this one.
I think that's what I picked.
Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit. Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter? My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours.
Huh.
Give him a good home.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice. On
Shut up, Bavardi.
You call your lighter Little Flick?
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
Does it say Sunita? You're still a dead man.
Keen eyes you got there. Sunita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back.
I don't know who Sunita is.
She wanted me to have something to remember her by. Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it. Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts.
Obviously be upset about that.
That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile. Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
Fuel tank.
They rejected it again, didn't they? I thought I could take my fungus garden and go corporate, you know? Damn. Maybe I'm better off.
Rizzos wouldn't know innovation if it bit him on their backsides. You're a natural inventor, Mr. McRed. Don't let him get you down.
Kind of you to say, engine gal. You're a lighter in dark times.
It's like I'm talking to him as if I've done missions for him, so we're all comfortable.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells, making this broken angel fly again. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you
just spared your life.
Court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Those parts are leading to lead time.
Tribute it is. And ain't this just a royal sum?
Why is it that much?
Don't we need those bits, Captain? To buy the keys from the Navy?
The principles of the universe dictate that sometimes we must appease others to keep from being roasted alive.
Yeah, thanks, Vicar.
You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
As he does a little spin around. And then I take all of his other parts, you know, so I can sell them.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place. Cut them off.
Before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? Hasn't got a heart? Not like us. back bays are all the home we have, and the only home we need.
The back bays are all the home we have, and the only home we need.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's possible I've had too many mushrooms.
Of course it is. Not too bad.
When I look at you, all I see is light.
God, it must suck to just be stuck here. All these mechanicals just sitting around.
Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with her body line. My backside still smarts. Did everyone get branded when they joined McRed's crew?
Nope. Your house is a priceless canvas now that it's home to an original McRed.
I guess I'm honored.
When I settled on the Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I roast shrooms for a bunch of outlaws, not even for selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublight contractor who got involved in the chemicals and flushed down waste stream for stealing from Lillian. Now McReed, he's always happy to see me. Calls me his fungus lad. Update, McReed just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Language. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. So it was somebody else's problem. Somebody else's ordeal set up for the mushrooms. Those are nice mushrooms. No near and root.
It's possible I've had too many mushrooms.
Well, what are you doing, dumb robot that's just standing there? Nothing. You guys are all a massive disappointment to me.
McRed gave me a taste of the good stuff. Wake up. There's no such thing as it's all open-faced pasta.
Open-faced pasta.
Special stash again, haven't you?
Yume's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
It's just sitting there? That's not exactly what I thought it was. What the hell? What even the hell? Purpose. What is this purpose? What, to sneak around if you needed to?
Today's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Fuck your birthday.
Ah. You guys.
It's so cozy.
I mean, this is where they've been living this whole time. I was really hoping for a card. A rest and go card. So where are the engineers at? This was it. This was all that was here. Nobody's awake. Nobody's awake. What is it? All this lazy standing around. So that was it here. That was right. That's it. Nothing else to do. It's a waste of time.
What the? What was that?
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom?
Nothing, apparently.
You can...
This is all a massive disappointment. I should just killed everybody. I should have killed them all! It was such a small area. The ship looks huge, but that's a small area. Maybe I don't understand how games are made anymore. Maybe I dream too much. Journal. Salvager in the sky, the cleaning machine, acid steeper. That was on Roseway, okay. Drinking sapphire. Treasure asked worry about June Lay. Alright, back in the ship to see how things are progressing between the two of them. Can't really do that without doing that other thing. Give the data cartridge to Vicar Max. Put in Bedford to clear Jesse's debt. Summer on Celia. That's in the space. Claim the bounty. Commandant Anita, that's back in the beginning. Distress signal, that's over in Roseway. Weapons of the Void, that's eventual. Weapons in a warm spaceship.
This is Patreon News. We interrupt the regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defeat?
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Really? He was pretty easy to talk with.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down.
That's not exactly what I thought it would be. Oh.
There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Of course there is.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle.
Oh?
We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
What, that little thing?
If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able, though, you've proven to be.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
They gave her eyebrows extra attention. What the hell is this? What was I supposed to do? Nav key. She needs a nav key. Just run around with a gun in my hand.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Yeah, it's done.
He tell you that, did he? I might have kicked his ass from one end of the groundbreaker to the other a few years back. Whatever he reads into that is his business. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
So I only get XP? There. Nope, that's more XP. So, there we go. Some 1,000 bit cartridges. And all toxin free. And ground beef. So they didn't really give me nothing.
With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
My lighter that I had from McReed. Level up. Now to steal everything from everybody. Like, I really need those. Okay, that was that. Let's go in here. No reason.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. And now for a special word from Chairman Rockwell.
Who? There's a Marded ID. There's a lot of those around.
Find examples of honest labor and earnest work ethic. But there are those who cheat.
I'm one of those who steal. Space choice is a big thing. Medical bay. Bells. She's a gun lady. I took her gun. What's this? This is into the back room and upstairs. Ah!
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Oh, he's just sitting there. What a pathetic place.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
Has
something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
You spread fucking language. I'm gonna turn in Phineas Wells. I'm not dealing with this right now. So I'll save it to see what the other lines are.
Oh, hello. Last we spoke, I'd asked after my dear. Has something happened to my
He asked the exact same way.
Freelancer? What?
Smells. It really smells in here. Maybe you should open a door.
I'm sorry? I'm quite certain I heard Wells. Phineas Wells.
Phineas smells? That's a very nice thing to say about someone. We don't want it out.
But you... It's always like this with you freighter captains.
Oh, Captain, be nice.
Captain, stop pulling the man's leg.
What?
Please do. I have a fragile constitution, I'll have you know, and this runaround is like to give me a cold.
On second thought, maybe you should be mean to him just the littlest bit.
I recant my earlier statement. Mr. Bedford deserves what he gets.
You guys are...
I've met circus sprats possessed of better manners. Fine. You're free to go.
What?
I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. You've changed your mind?
Hmm?
You absolute rascal. Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although, seeing as this woman isn't a member of our crew, it'd be nice if the price weren't...
What's the
quite so
price?
high.
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill. I am extremely anguished, Captain. Please respect my feelings in this difficult time.
I doubt Mr. Bedford's ever felt real pain. We could introduce him to the sort of suffering that actually constitutes extreme anguish. For the good of his understanding, of course.
Be careful you don't irritate my guards, Vicar. You might not like their rather narrow understanding of what constitutes excessive force.
It's not a problem at all.
Unless you can offer some other means of resolving her debt, I'm afraid we have nothing further to discuss.
It's really easy to pay
The
off.
current bill.
Interest. Did it? I don't think so. 2310.
On the current bill.
That'd be crazy if it just kept going up every time.
I'm
a nice guy.
To an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
What work?
Be my guest.
Everybody's just so understanding to talk to this random guy.
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
I like it.
I send a lot of messages. Sometimes I read them. Every once in a while, I'll impound a ship if I want to feel alive.
He just let my ship go for no reason.
Good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
I don't even remember what Stellar Bay is.
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no. Ugh. Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her.
You're a sack of
Deplorable
garbage.
conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She's doing everything she can. It's your people's fault it's not fixed, not
This is
yours.
why I didn't want to fix it right away.
My, aren't you? Excitable.
What a Jeff Goldblum thing to say. Big kids are talking.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference. I'm sorry my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
He's just so easy.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else?
Yes, let's string this out even longer.
Oh, you've noticed my friends.
Yeah, I've killed turds bigger
very
than you.
large, tremendously impressive.
Not really.
They're here to keep the peace, of course.
I gave Vicar a grenade launcher.
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course.
I can kill him,
but
right?
I can't say I much care. A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
I thought he was the guy in charge.
To serve at our most esteemed chairman's behest is an honor, and one I'm most thankful for. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Sounds like your job sucks.
Ask away.
You've changed your mind.
You've changed your mind?
An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I would send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, but... The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys.
Holy crap.
Here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the straight and narrow, and one may just find himself assigned pastoral duty in a maximum security penitentiary.
That's all you,
Give away
Vicar.
something so important to you. Must have been some curious reasons.
She's good with her hands.
Thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me.
But it's
only
dragging
temporary,
you
of course.
down.
I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board.
Board. Before I can do the board a favor in total worth, I need you.
That's really neither here nor there, don't you think?
Yes.
I've been working on something on the side, all right?
Keep
Something not
going.
entirely,
Keep going.
On the level.
Talk about it some more.
It's a little silly.
Everybody's just so easy to talk to.
Silly and completely illegal. I'd be forced into early retirement if the board found out. I produce bootleg cereals. I can't help myself. The jurisprudence after
that's
hours.
what it was.
For all my colonists, the new immortals. Romance, tragedy, debt collection. And they're all mine.
That was you? Oh my stars. All my colonists is just... Well, it gave me a story hangover for days, Mr. Udom.
You're a fan? I've never met one in the flesh. I suddenly feel quite naked.
Oh, it's all right, Mr. Udom. I don't judge.
The heart wants what it wants, as they say. And mine yearns for the adoration of the masses. Held at a comfortable distance, of course.
Obviously, if I... No. They're not going to believe him. That's what he's going to say. If I threaten him, he'll be like, They won't believe you.
Oh no! Please.
Oh really? He went that
please. Way. They could quite literally
I
kill
didn't.
me. Punishment for copyright infringement is death. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the...
Really?
And one may just...
I'll thank you not to question my... It's only temporary, of course. So you'll
That's
need to
so
get my
weird
seal
to get back
if you want to hand
on this
Phineas
conversation
over to the
loop.
board. That's the long and short of it, yes. You probably don't even know where Wells is. None of my contacts ever pan out. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? You've changed your mind. You absolute rascal. You've changed your mind?
You absolute rascal.
I can't... I absolutely would not. The board isn't even the worst of it. Gladys intends to sell it to the highest bidder. She's demanded I provide her with proof of its authenticity. And if I refuse, she'll have those goons at Sublight Salvage throw me down the waste disposal shaft.
That's what the guards are there for.
Go. Ask Gladys yourself. She doesn't care who knows.
Jeez.
I'm sure she'd be thrilled
the fact that she would be telling everybody about it.
A barrel. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way in which I might assist you?
I guess not.
Does that dome look safe to you?
Who'd I piss off to get assigned here? When's this shit bucket station going to repair its damn... I don't have time for this. Move along.
Sometimes sacrifices must...
Wait, how much? Can I just keep...
How bad could he...
Can I just keep lying? Oh, that one. Nope. Nope, not the second time. Not the second time. I think that first shot sounded like Udon Bedford getting shot in the back of the head. By Pavardi. My sweet Pavardi. Boop. Alright, are we all good here? There's all kinds of stuff up here. No reason to look at anything. Shh, shut your face, phone.
Talk to Miss... That's a good question. Yes? Yes, that sounds right. I'll make sure to include that in the new employee salvage tutorial.
I give him points for the amount of eye movement everybody seems to have.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions.
I already read all this.
These days,
it's a pretty sweet job to just sit there and you're... What? Where the hell is she? Oh, I didn't look at the
You
table.
weren't followed, were you? I hope not.
What were they supposed to do for you?
I don't charge for curiosity.
I guess I'm not looking into it. Wait, who is she? Oh, sublights. Gladys. I shouldn't have been here. I need the nav key for this lady. Gladys is in the rest and go. That's the doctor. Oh, yeah, I gotta go talk to her.
Wish I could say it was good to see you. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except
She's
being
got a
right.
weird nose.
Nice too.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm in the clear, thanks to you squaring my debt. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Nice.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my
10,000.
debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little
21,000.
short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones.
What?
If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
I'll take it.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion.
I'm a monster.
You're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. She helped me win a bet. We were on a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
Oh, wow.
And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off. Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
Technically, yeah.
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Well, what do you know? That's exactly what your room's going to be filled with.
You won't be
Pre-opened
sorry.
cookie boxes.
Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain. Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
A Sawbones.
We'll talk later. Got a bit of a sore throat from all that fake coffee.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney.
Reginald
and he joined the
Cheney.
Sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed.
This didn't
What better
save.
place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
really didn't have much faith. I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things. Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged.
What now?
What's occupying your thoughts?
Sawbones.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
I doubt that, you lying sack of turtles. Oh, Udom told me you have his official board too.
Depends. What are you planning to do with it? See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous Bijou. Could be a treat if you like that kind of thing. All right, I'll sell it to you. But it's gonna cost you dear.
No problem at all.
Anything else, dear? Yes, dear. Which offer were you interested in?
So I need 1,800 bits. I'm sure I gotta go to Byzantine eventually to kill everything, right?
What?
You mentioned groundbreakers outside of the board's control.
That's right, dearie.
That's
the
right,
independent
Aaron.
station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
Miss Junlei.
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful.
Shameful.
But it won't work. No, sir.
Wow.
Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
Law willing.
Go right. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up.
Kinda weird.
Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
Your mother's evidence.
Anytime.
She's nice. I'm gonna kill her later. Almost leveled up again. Bunk. I think you guys need new helmets. You need your helmets back on. You need your helmets back on. I'm dressed silly. I need to put my clothes back on as well. Where's your gun at? What armor is that? It's 15 though. Alright, you're fine.
The controls are on the back of the machinery shaft area. Steer clear of the radiator. You don't need to kill the mess millers, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did.
That's hilarious.
Everyone all right?
I don't know, you guys look like you didn't handle that very well. To HHB, Earth HQ, transmitted via probe, achieved at source. It is an honor to report that a groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I close this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. A stern reminder, some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seems to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. I wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities, period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in the writing. Before I ever set foot on this ship, if anyone wants to dispute and compromise our independence, they will answer to Tennyson. We're a family operation, even when the last Tennyson falls. Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. That's it. All right, whatever. Oh, they're just random boxes you know. That really wasn't much of a problem to deal with. Damn it. Oh good, I didn't get hurt. Somebody's already dead up here? Without me doing anything? Watch out, those things are hot.
Don tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Shoot fast if you can. I can always fix them later, she says. Well, as long as she can.
Unexpected. Process.
Shell sock. Shell. Oh, I almost shot that thing.
That's the last of them.
Jeez. Oh, they jumped down.
I have the parts and position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the
Oh.
droplet pump. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pump.
Came into the right direction, of course, without even actually trying to go the right direction. Like usual. We meant logs, right? Cobbled together. The staff is getting restless. Workarounds and half-cooked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can revive one system while cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. They can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Old plans, new problems. Found some of Chief Ewing's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. A lot of the corners cut when they put this place together, of course. Among her papers, I also found the layouts of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docks. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down print, but every time I open a panel, I find some workaround in the guts of this old bird. It's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grammys. Reminder, non-expandable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before activating the Psycho Protocol. Psycho. Ah, jeez. This, was a lot smaller than I expected. They're behind me, aren't they? Jeez. Man. Those guys, I swear.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my...
Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside is getting a hell of a light show from the dropper doors.
I seen June Lei fix a turbine with just engine tape and baling wire. She sure loves this old wreck.
June Lei's about the only thing holding this leaky old wreck together.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and unemployed?
I think I heard Chief June Lei looking for me. You better go find her.
Military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military.
Shipping out again soon? Maybe.
Rizzo, Purple Berry.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh?
Hey, you got a second?
Guess not.
I don't need another man on the ship. Ah. I'm sure it can only take so many people, right? Vadi said she'll be happy with where she's at, but...
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I missed you.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad.
Oh, nice.
Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Shaw.
Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated.
That word is
Was there
attached to
another
my
topic on your
history.
mind?
History I don't want to talk about.
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control.
Near total control?
I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
Ports.
The information in my memory bank says I am an autonomous digital astrogator created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth.
I think so.
I asked once. Alex did not build me and would not say who did.
I came here to talk to Pavardi. What's all this crap in my ship floating around?
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? What? No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right?
I don't know.
It's not so good. But real sweet. She rhymed compression alternator with aches to meet her. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda. I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff.
My ship's
Never have
falling
been.
apart.
Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Like a machine. I'm sure she'd be fine with that. You're about the warmest person I ever met. To hell with them. It could be the nerves. Could just be everything. Pretty different. That sort of thing's plenty nice, but it's not everything. Folks have said the same about me. I'm a monster!
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Dreams of it. That's what you want next time. That's crazy. So this conversation could take place any point in the game later on, once you're back on the ship. Jeez. Not while you're still parked. She didn't like the way drinking was. Absolutely not. It would not be easier to talk to her about Isabel. Why would she want to drink? She was so against it before. She was so against me, this monstrosity of a captain, to drink.
Drinking never solved nothing, Captain.
Ooh,
I ain't been able to sleep for 3 nights now. I just want to unwind. Just the tiniest bit.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
it's
full
because...
serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
You've been standing next to me this whole time. I mean, I can understand why you
I could probably spend years fixing this boat.
Is there hair going through her neck? I can't see. Why am I allowed to shoot inside my own ship? Hey! There's no response from the automated automechanical unit. A serial such Sam. It's Vicar. This is Pavardi. I stole all of her stuff. The hell are you? This is her room. Where did we get that thing from? It's distressed. Bullet riddled love. Where did we get that mannequin from? Look at all that stuff I can do. She's got a lot of adreno. Scissors. Oh yeah, she's the bone. She's a saw boner. I'm gonna sleep in your bed.
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
It's gonna be me! Do you know anything about who sent the call?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough
Coronavirus,
luck for them,
you say?
maybe an
Raccoon
opportunity for
City,
us.
even. And when they call corporate for someone needs help, we're gonna go get them.
If you say so. I'm keeping a finger on the trigger all the same. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there. See if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
I need sand parts.
Something on your mind?
We're gonna work together. Jace.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona.
Virus?
I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
Hey, check that out.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
Her hair looks the same as my ship's.
Gotta advertise your business somehow. I've done all types of work with all kinds of
She's an
things.
Instagram model.
If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
I really need the help.
Makes 2 of us, Captain. Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital.
Is that
Never
a-
mind what anyone else tries to tell you.
That the cereal?
That about covers it. Oh, come on. That stuff's boring. Look, the thing I've learned about working in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few
This is
bits
my ship.
together and having fun doing it.
If I wanted
but
you to
let's
breathe,
keep it
I'd turn the
at a professional
oxygenators back on.
distance. No complaints here. You serious? I thought we were getting along just fine.
You won't talk to me.
The ship used to be much quieter.
Well, excuse me. I need to buy new guns. Penalty, accuracy, chance to reset, companion cooldown, restored, science weapon cooldown, companion ability cooldown, health restored per kill, movement speed during bonus to extra headshot damage, consumable weight. Okay, carrying capacity bonus from companions. That's not too bad actually. Vendor buying price. Just pay you more bits than they should. Ooh, that's. Ooh. And I'm going to do the dialogue one next. It's just I got so much crap on me right now that I can. Is the game almost over? What am I at? An hour and 10, 12 minutes?
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you did a contract for Sublight.
Only one, a legit haul. Smashed up a freighter out in the
I almost stole stuff again.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper. Sure, Captain. I'm ready when you are.
I will say it saves fast. I'm sure talking to Junlei won't fix anything. Maybe.
I would have done the same. Just make sure they pay you up.
Hello again. Have you, made, you know, my...
Gee, don't just say anything like that.
Oh, yes. How else?
I just wanted to stand on your desk.
Have you seen this man? Reward offers for information needed.
It's such a small ship.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts.
This was such an easy job to do, Junlei.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention.
Who?
I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Oh, nice. 3,000 bits. Is that it?
Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship. And
what?
anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
Junlei.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
She's not saying anything to Bafardi?
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
I'm a monster.
Something on your mind?
I'm a monster. Yeah, so it doesn't affect her at all.
Watch it! What do you think you're doing?
They're on us. You take me for a fool.
Board reputation increased. The vermin. That's a gun I need, right? Now Junlei could just not be in her room.
I can take a hint.
I hear scary things about Monarch.
Oh, jeez. Warning, please follow all recommended safety protocols before maintaining or cleaning the unit. It is equipped with anti-tampering subsystems which trigger a self-defense mechanism in the food preparation apparatus. Self-defense supersedes any pacifist function. Please also remember to deactivate and remove all slicing, dicing, blending, filtering, chopping, deboning, tenderizing apparatus prior to opening any access panels. It is critical that a spray of blood obscures the rest of the manual.
Some condiments are not for use with some meals. Napkins are not included. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic in the kitchen. User error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. The slicer, the grinder, the tenderizer.
All this morbid talk is making me hungry.
This unit behaves precisely as it was engineered. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any responsibility for the mess. This unit is not designated for cleaning duties and cannot be compelled to accept another unit's responsibilities.
Sounds about right.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
I bought the hat. No, I'll just take...
What do you think you're doing?
Where the hell did you come from?
Ah, sorry for the misunderstanding. You learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job. Nobody wants you looking close at their cargo.
The hell did she come from? I'm over encumbered. Just by a bit.
If you're not crew, you're little people.
Oh, thank you.
Wish we had bigger weapons. But no. Be careful about blowing holes in them.
Hey, look who it is.
What'll it be? What kind of discount I get? 44%? Not interested.
Ooh, you're here.
Don't look funny at the crew. Not getting into too much danger. Just passing through, minding my own business.
Got any leads on salvage? Don't need that as well yet. We'll take anything.
Sublight for life. Corporations never lifted a finger for me. Salvage is a family business.
You been following that series?
CNP boards and baits.
Stay in the public areas and get along.
You have no idea where I've been going.
Got one more hour before the dockmaster bills.
We'll talk later. Got a bit of a
Hello.
Hello.
Julie called up from engineering. Said I should let you buy medical supplies from our stores. Dr. Fenhill, I hope you're not here to harass any of our patients.
Harassing? Come on. I was trying to help Jesse.
You have a creative definition of helping.
Then it's lucky for us both that I've found gainful employment with someone who appreciates my ingenuity.
I'm a monster.
Good luck with this one, Captain. Now, is there something I can help you with?
Pumpkin pie. Do you have it?
A better selection than you'll find on the promenade deck, and a quality commensurate with a friend of the station.
What? Tech skills. Medical. What does medical do? Do I really even care for any of this stuff? Tactical time dilation recharge. That ain't too bad, I suppose. Something I never really use. Spacer's choice. Focus total capsule. Extra headshot damage. I don't feel like I'm going to use any of this stuff at all. This was... I don't understand how this game works. I don't feel as... Oh, geez, Vicar had my outfit. I need a pair of pants that give me the good talkies. Also has dialogue skin right there. Cheese.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
What are you saying, Martin? That's an Auntie Cleo's product.
My law, what have I done? The company will have my head. Both of them. This is awful. Help me! Oh, Lord!
Gotcha. What I wouldn't give to see the look on your face. This guy's real easy to fuck with.
What kind of depraved mind would conjure such a nightmare?
Both of these are great. I'd say, if I was him, I'd say both of them. Play nice, Ellie. Our friend here is more fragile than he looks. That's Ellie, isn't she? Isn't she great?
Agree to disagree.
Ah, such a sad
Now, if
end.
you don't mind, I'd like to put this behind us and forget it ever happened.
Yeah.
Have a look.
54%. Shouldn't that be at like 64? I got a 10. I got a boost, didn't I? 20% vendor buy. Oh, that's for sale.
You should give our latest product a try. Don't take my word for it. See for... Have a look.
Still the same. 24% discount. It's got silver tongue. Where did I get those from? Didn't I have a helmet for stealth?
Have you tried ours? Don't take my word for it. See for... I got you too. Same hat. How right you are. Looks really good on you. What a snug fit on your giant head. Hope you're very happy in there.
You think he means it?
As a consumer-facing representative of Spacer's Choice, I'm obligated to project honest testimony, including what I just said. Wear it with pride, with hope. No one can take that away from you. Have a look.
Did she get a big? Oh, I got a bigger discount. 32 shots. It's 400. This has got to be better than my current gun. Nice blade, 220. I really should have checked this stuff out before.
What can I do for you? Don't take my word. Have a look.
a rainbow.
Glad to see you.
Talk to me about how I made the ship better.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway?
I'm on it.
You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
That's it?
Anytime,
Oh,
sweetheart.
what does she have to buy?
You know where to find me. If
I'm
you're
saying
here
stuff
for the...
like
Yes, dear. I've got a lovely little...
Super gun, 660. Chance. Flamethrower. So cheap! Leaper's injectors. Increases the dodge draft. Backpack. Carrying capacity. What, for my gun? Oh, armor mod. Let's see what kind of damage I can pull in from other stuff.
What can ground... Chief Junlei Tennyson. She runs the ship. Her family's worked on it for, gosh... Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could try asking at Sublight Salvage. They got an office on the far end.
Yeah.
Anything else I can help you with? I ought to warn you straight off. Scuttlebutt said...
Scuttlebutt says some of the jobs they do aren't exactly above board. Downright anti-business.
Let's say there's been times when
right
I
next
heard
to his
somebody
commandant, he's saying
needed a
this
thing,
stuff. Right.
and somebody else had such a... Now let's say the one who had the thing suddenly found theirs missing. If anyone asks...
They have an office in the common.
If anybody could prove them criminals, the board would have put their foot down a long time past. They always got, what do they call it? Deniability? Something gets nicked or someone turns up dead, Sublight says, hey, independent contractor, not our responsibility. But everyone knows what they're doing. Top...
So, destroy Sublight,
Against is
so, gotta destroy the board, gotta destroy
Let's say that if you
Sublight
need
Salvage.
something the board ain't inclined to sell, you might look to Sublight to get it. You might pay Sublight a shitload of bits for it, but that money gets passed on to their contractors, so in the end, it's still business.
That doesn't sound right to me, Captain.
People do what they gotta to get by.
Vardy, me and you, gonna kill them all.
Gets a mite boring at this desk, you know. Then I get to chatting too much, and Commandant Sonia's gotta reprimand me again, and... Oops, doing it again. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry. Captain's real understanding.
I talk too much.
Awful generous of you, listening to me like this.
Through the glass!
That's what I'm here for, sir.
Or not.
Hey, bounty hunter. You're welcome here anytime, so long as you ain't loitering.
Loitering. But you got nothing for me to say.
Hey there, Captain. Anything I can do for you?
I'm Alex Hawthorne. Nobody wants to tell me about how much
seeing ya.
nicer the ship is, right? Because the AC works.
You learn to keep your eyes to yourself. Nobody wants to look close.
Why are you talking to me? Get away. Alright. These are my guns. That's my Zoomy rifle. That's my current gun right here. That's one I gave Vicar. That's a heavy machine gun. The very fast rate of fire. Poor accuracy. What the hell is this? A light machine gun. Heavy weapons 40. It uses 90 light rounds. Staggers. What am I doing? Compare. Jeez. The damage increase. Magazine size decrease. Knockback. There we go. Zip. Give the good old shock treatment. I really want to install a whisper mod. Maybe I can install something else. We got here. Stop comparing. What is this? Flamethrower. It's her gun. All right. Tactical shotgun, grenade launcher. .142, 153. I don't really have a good melee. Damn it. Okay. Plasma rifle. Damn it, that's just the one that's the one that I had. Why is it so difficult to put stuff on this person? Why is it so difficult to equip things? It's because that was the gun I took from hers.
Did it get cooler in here? I swear they had the heat turned way the hell up.
That's not what was working.
Ellie, my mind, but it's been a while. How's that whisper muzzle working out for you?
I sold it. Didn't seem to make me any quieter.
That mod was for your gun, not your smart mouth.
Burn!
You want to bust my chops? Do it over drinks next time I'm on station.
Now! You're on station
Please
now.
Don't mind her. Everything I sell works as advertised. Some people just like to sass me because I don't bite back.
I like her. Muzzly. Muzzle. Speedy mate. Rate of fire. Talk about burning through my ammo with that one. Scope. weapon to damage. That's it. Flamethrower that I got. My goodness, what the hell is that? 570. That's better than the crap that I just bought, which is right there. It'd be nice if there's a workshop right here. Jeez. Okay. Okay, assault rifle. Heavy machine gun is not what I thought it would be, because that one's still more powerful, and then I got the flamethrower. Oops. I think she can only do small guns. Machine gun. Nope. She's got a heavy machine gun also with electrical. All right. I didn't buy that gun, did I? Melee damage, whatever. Whisper muzzle. Again, whisper muzzle. Back to zap. That one's got plasma. Spread. Scope that also extends the weapon's maximum range. First, I'm actually buying stuff for my guns. Critical damage. Damage type shock. This is armor shunts. What is this? Speedy mate. I do like that rate of fire. 3,200. I wasted a lot of money actually. Corrosion. That looks good. Already got shock. I don't care about noise range. Mr. Ouch. Devil's Hammer. Streetwear fancy. It's got a 13, which is, I think, more than what I can have for her. 14. She's not an engineer. I think that's my helmet.
Didn't the board rep's office used to be in the docking base? It's just me, or has it been deader than usual around here?
Chief wants to reduce board traffic, give tramp freighters more paths.
Tramp freighters.
Good to see you again.
I'm trying to do stuff here, but your office is not next to what I need. Parts. I think that was her gun. One-handed on you.
You looking to shoot
It's the same thing. Got a lot of all this other garbage. Alright. I'm pretty good, right? Maybe check out the armor. I could just kill everybody on the ship, can't I?
Itching to whack someone.
He's got weapons too? Security blade. Spacer's choice. Sentry saber. Backpack. Nightingale step. Decrease, don't care. That's a good helmet. 36. What is the cost on that? 210? 22 armor. It's 24. Both have stealth and it's the same freaking armor. It's just this one doesn't have a kit. Translated. Power grip. I mean, jeez, that helmet was crazy. And it's all so cheap. I'm done here. Can't imagine there being anything else to do. It's like, and this is where I should end the stream because it's all over.
Have either of the assault cruisers
Oh, he's not there anymore. Now I'm sad. There he is.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close.
You got a big nose also.
Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Why?
What? No. No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy like. I just want to make a good case for myself.
If anybody knows
Just give me
creepy,
a
it's
shot.
me.
That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Hired. I've heard enough. You're hired. All right, Felix, tell me why I should hire. Okay, Felix, consider this your interview. If you're trying to convince me to hire you, you're going about it all wrong.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and or outlaw gang.
Whoa.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Whoa.
Sorry.
He's
funny.
He's gonna have problems.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
Bavardi, what do you think? Oh, she thinks she's funny.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
God. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Damn it, Bavardi, you're too nice.
Am I in? The fun kind? I mean, what else do you do when you got a ship of your own?
Plaster the walls.
Speak for yourself, Captain.
I'm a monster. As I was saying, responsible as all. Everybody just puts me in a corner, don't they?
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
You can sleep inside, Sam.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Well, this'll be interesting, huh?
Actually, I should have had him come instead of Bavardi, and then there'd be more conversation pieces, right? Oh, it's a flamethrower. That's right. Either way, I gotta go to the ship. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight. Have I done anything to stay? And race, huh? Maybe I should have done that.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
I don't like that.
Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him. It's not my thing, but he's real sweet about it.
You gotta go get that drink. I thought they would be here. She's got a lot of stuff. Where the hell is she? Both of them aren't there.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today? Bokonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Listening. Violently enthusiastic disposition.
That's what my parents called it.
Ah!
I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents,
That's
but I
not
was
good.
infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
You ever feel like you can just go for a breadstick? Why were you so passionate about it? Were they not religious? Let's talk about something else.
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith. A faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Still looking for it myself. But weren't they proud when you became a victor at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan. Should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige. But that was not me.
Nah, if you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it. Right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of
Your mother's a
multitudes
rigid
contained
path.
within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
What the hell is this guy doing? Jeez. I'm falling behind these.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
I'm a monster.
What about you? And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
I want to recover more chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you? A commendable attitude.
Oh, those poor bastards need to be awakened. Language.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
He's really mean about this.
Wish I could say I was surprised, but I got the sense we weren't quite getting on as well as we should for a time now. I'll pack my belongings and go, if that's what you truly desire. I appreciate the second chance, Captain.
I gotta find Felix and scare the the paternity off of him. Basically, everybody's... all these rooms are just filling up with the stuff I take, huh? There they are.
I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it, with interest.
Nice one. You must have had him quaking in their heels.
What happened to your hand?
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make him feel bad.
Pay you back with interest. I gotta remember that one.
Would have felt better if it had worked.
You know what? I want you off my ship because he's smoking.
Good to see you, boss.
You're smoking on my ship.
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
How did I get to the back bays?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way. Yeah, because I got sick of being ignored. Got sick of being a nobody. So yeah, I made some noise. Got in a couple scraps. Nobody else in the Groundbreaker is going to look after you. So you had to look after yourself.
You should have killed
Learned
McReed.
that real quick. If I never got in that scuffle with my old foreman, you and I never would have met. You'd be off having adventures without me, and I'd still be working on the docks. Hauling boxes was about the only
Hey,
work
he
I
had a
could
job,
find.
though.
Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on. Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good.
I hope he dies. I don't really like... I've grown to like... Vicar, but this kind of like...
That's what I like about you, boss. You got a mean swing. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd
Stop
still be back
smoking
at the
on my
docks,
ship.
waiting for the day my ship arrives. That's just crazy talk. You know we'd never have a problem. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
You're telling me what to do?
Good to see you, boss. Boss, you can't be serious. I thought I was doing real well.
I hate you smoking. He doesn't even say anything.
Something on your mind?
Keep the helmet on. I like the voice she makes when she has the helmet on.
You serious? I thought we were getting along just fine.
Oh yeah, I already did this one. Acquire the science weapons, review the fastest mining crew. Acquire science weapons, let's see this. I didn't get the science weapon on the Groundbreaker. The captain might have it. The board guy. The captain told Harris something called a rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. The only thing it rearranges the number of bits on Harris's card. Nice. Looks like some strange tech or weapon. Maybe a scientist can make something of it. Where am I at? The fastest geological survey from the safety. Doc Caulfield couldn't save Lem. Now I gotta arrest Harris for his murder. Confiscated that weapon he used and stored it in Birdie's office for now. Figure at least the site supervisor can do is fill out the forms for whatever that damn thing is. Don't know how I'm gonna detain Harris. Not like we got a prison cell on this rock. From Barber's coronary inquest. Given name Lemuel Hilford. 35 years, 2 months, 16 days, 5 hours for 2 minutes remaining. Cause of deceasement, blunt force trauma, weapon unknown. Took a good whack to the noggin, the facial area to be specifical about it. It's all twisted up too. Nose is 5 times too big, jaw is shrunk to almost nothing, teeth are all out of kidder. Though I suppose that was true predeceasement. If the blow itself didn't kill him, there's no way he could have breathed all that damage. That's me. Chenison. Pavardi, I don't do... What? I have her messages. I don't do this ever, so here goes. Oh, she's probably sent it to me. Right? Messages for Cowbell. Unreliable. There's this engine, see, and it hums real nice, like a box of cats playing with mice. But she's coughing and hacking up sludge because there's a backlog, a blockage that just won't budge. What's an engine to do? Then this wrencher strides in like a shark, hair all done up and fancy and dark. That is about Pavardi. She feels a spasm in her compression alternator, trembling because it's aching to meet her. What's an engine to do? I've got 5 more stanzas mapped out, but I'm having trouble rhyming some of the parts. I'll just get back to you on that. Oops. We were talking about old friends, you know, and I got to thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking. We were a mess, a good mess, but a mess. I'm a better me than I was then. Why didn't you know? Even when I drink too much of the old family recipe. You're pretty swell. Party tea. Damn you. Insta spell check. Eat my wrench. Too tired, just gonna put my head down. What do I got in here? Bunch of crap. I spend so much time doing absolutely nothing in these games. Pavardi!
Sometimes
I hear the Victor saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores. I just keep all this stuff. I just can't seem to actually get in. You okay? Get in like a fight that would cause me to have to deal with anybody. That would cause me to actually be hurt, you know? Well, but then again, maybe when I actually get off of the ship that's a spaceport for everything else, it would be perfectly fine. Already at... I can go for 3 hours. Just that way I can actually do some other stuff.
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
Oh, jeez.
Hey there. Most places are on the I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. You need anything? Do you see it?
Just go right onto his computer.
Hey, bounty hunter. You're well.
I have an incident to report.
Assuming the nature of the incident is both sufficient cause for infraction and under our jurisdiction, I'll take your statement and open an investigation into the matter.
Is it because of...
Now then, what's happened?
Come on, boss. I told you. He was slandering my rangers.
You finally did it, huh? Good for you. Been a long time coming. You done hauling crates then?
My box hauling days are officially behind me. Say hello to Felix Millstone, Spacer Extraordinaire.
He's like a millstone. I'm sorry, what if I made a mistake?
I'd sooner shake the kid's hand. Asshole had it coming.
Ah, I like her.
Did I hear you right? You want to shake my hand? I need to get this in writing.
Don't push your luck, Millstone. I still got a cell with your name on
Ooh.
She does. Scratch my name on the wall.
Now then, did you have anything
like
else to report?
There's been a murder.
Bit of a contradictory one, ain't you? Or were you making an ill-attempted joke? Well, I suppose it ain't a crime to change one's mind. You need me, you know where my offices are.
You're always standing there. I want to shoot that stupid thing.
This is Halcyon News.
What are you doing over there?
A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger?
Death.
What ain't I got?
47%. You know, water. Oh yeah, that one lady does stuff. Something about a... whatever. It's not what I was expecting. Why can't I buy the hope? I'm sure I can't even drink with her.
Can we do this now? Before I lose my nerve? Oh, and don't worry on the price.
You really want to drink? Whiskey's efficient.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said. Feeling my heart shake.
You know, as your drinker, better start slow then.
Oh, wow. You remembered. Well, that's fruit and such, right?
Fruit and
Okay,
such.
wine it is. Bottoms up.
I'm no expert on wine, but ain't you supposed to drink that stuff with your little finger up?
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Whining, it sounds like.
You're funny. Yeah, I guess we're doing that, aren't we? Crewing together, seeing the stars. It's like something out of a serial. I like the ones with grand romances. And I think I'm flubbing mine. I don't know what to do about us.
Us.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything.
It's like a dog.
She wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this
I should have
whole time.
saved
Maybe
before
she's not
this.
interested after all.
No one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like. She's overthinking it.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
Just straight out ass.
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat.
Gross.
I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve. Well, one of which is how wine is actually really good. And maybe we should keep some on the ship? Let's get going then. I'm sure we got lots of important things to do.
Oh, I gotta pause it at any moment. 1 hour 14. That's 8 minutes. Bavardi's like the most interesting part of this game so far. What can I do for Bavardi? Party tea. I just want to hear what the other people say. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Location hits. I keep forgetting to use time dilation.
Hey.
Hey, Bounty. Let's see.
Come on, Bob. My box hauling days are officially behind me. Say hello to...
No
Yep,
No
we're
take-backs.
stuck with each other. Like tumors on a cysty pig.
Now then, did you have anything else to report? You need...
I like the other conversation. That poster was in the ladies' room that I didn't take. 12 amazing episodes. It's just like an enemy. An enemy. Just wanted to see if that was where it would be, which it was. Take him back. Take back Felix. Take him back. I should have just kept with that one. It's not like it matters. I highly doubt anything matters. I mean, after all, you can kill everybody. I'm sure that would be a fun game mode to just kill everybody. The problem is you're just not gonna level up, huh? I mean, you might not be able to get through stuff without prior knowledge, I think. Like a speedrunner. I don't think I'm ever going to take Felix out of the camp.
Now,
my box hauling days are officially behind me. Say hello.
Now,
you see we added conveyor?
I want to take Ellie with me. She has colorful words.
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Thanks, Ada. Real forward thinker. 2 bits. I talked to her already.
hey, bounty hunter. You're welcome here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball.
Something.
Can we do this now? Oh, and... Oh, wow. You remembered.
She seems happy about that.
Well, that's for... Bottoms up.
Good choice for getting sloshed when you want to act fancy about it.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually.
Just a simple response.
Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good?
Old fruit.
Oh, Captain.
God, wine is probably one of the worst things I've ever tasted.
What am I doing? Yeah. I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
I'd give you my advice, but if I'm being honest, you're probably better off following whatever the captain has to say.
Well, she talked about it. Maybe. Well, that's a given, Captain. I can't not worry myself to bits about the things I...
Bits! You're talking about money again. Oh, that was just an extra message.
Exactly. Takes a lot of trust to hand over that kind of blackmail material.
I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot. It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you?
You sent me the
Let's
message.
read it right now, just to be sure.
Ah, you're good stuff, Ellie. Oh, look at that. It goes through everything. Look
It
at
was
that.
real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval.
Is
but
that really how you do it?
anyways,
Pick the right
made
one and you go
something
through
good out
all
of
the
a bad
conversation
situation.
paths?
Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
She's fun.
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve. Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Shush you. Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
Aren't we all? What about me? I'm Captain. I'm a monster. I reload save points. Ka-chink.
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does?
And she's pretty handsome.
What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel?
Isabel's
What
her
if
dog.
we get together and she
Or
gets bored of me.
Isabel's a sissy pig. I don't know.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Oh my god, I've hit a landmine. There you go. There's some ways. You have that in common, you know. Who's not interested in physical affection? Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are? So you're afraid of disappointing her. You can't control people react to you, even if you care about them. True story.
What do you mean, Captain?
Oh, landmine. It's over.
So I should just be myself? You sound like my dad. It's sweet. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me.
Just call me Papa Cowbell.
Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
Just look at Ellie over there. She's 5/9 ungenerous. Something to work on then.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person.
No point in trying to be your best when
Well, Captain, this has been...
for somebody else if they won't.
This has been a whole
for you.
lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about. Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
What does a booze do?
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and
Keep your
giving
voice
me
down.
counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that?
I'm a monster.
I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Into the sun! As I start shooting up the walls. I'll leave it as is. As is. Delightful. Vardy's my favorite thing in this game.
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that long chats with Ada are not required every time the captain leaves the ship.
Welcome. How can I be? What's that?
Do you have a favorite among the crew?
Define favorite.
Don't look up at me like that.
I see. Then, of course, you are my favorite, Captain. I am predisposed to find your eccentricities tolerable.
Quality answer.
What do you mean? Do you have any examples of secrets you have kept from me? Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your neurological impulses spike at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning, although if I were a human, I would be considered one. I'm glad you felt comfortable enough to tell me, Captain.
If I were a
According
human,
to
I
your
would be
file
considered
on
one.
the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, or you have formed a partial fondness for my persona.
I miss you when I'm not
Thank
playing
you
this
for
game.
confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself. How did you guess, Captain? The simulated files are not only stored in the recesses of my ALU, in the space between microsynapses, but I encrypted them in 7 SDRA languages. I see. Captain, I regret to inform you there appears to be an issue with the life support systems.
Cool. It'll be like you tried to jettison me off my ship landing.
Unfortunately, the statistical likelihood is high. I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion. What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever.
Such an angry face.
Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses.
Don't we
with no
all?
fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship.
I'll take it.
How can I be of assistance? I'll be.
Okay, let's finish his lab.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
I doubt there's anything extra to do here. Phineas is extraorbital. I don't think I even accomplished anything at Groundbreaker. Oh, Udon Bedford, right?
What's on your mind?
Nothing new, huh? Nope. And I can't jump off the stuff. That was his ship. This is my ship.
Something on your mind?
Look how tall you are. That was worth of nothing, right? Only cost me about 5 minutes of my life to find out that nothing was put there. Now that I have new crew. Maybe if I had Felix with me, I guess.
Good, you're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not.
Typhon. Here too. That's Roseway. Okay. Monarch. What did I need to do at Monarch? See, on second habitable world, as long as has long been since been abandoned by the board due to monsters, ravenous creatures. Celia is something else.
Not capable of.
So we got that dumbass. Oh, he's got the grenade launcher. So does Vicar Max. Okay. Persuade. Not doing those. Guess we're going to Roseway. What is track down Renegel Cheney on Monarch? Going to Monarch.
Capacity.
Yeah. You're a beauty. What the hell's that little thing? There's nothing there.
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity.
Yeah.
Trust me, talk to Gladys Culp Kelly.
Oh, I needed a nav key to get to Monarch.
You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps? You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
Bullshit.
Best of luck.
Language.
Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all.
The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone. Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd. Analyzing the subtextual ordering. I believe it was a type of sermon, Captain. Very zealous in origin.
I want to see how dangerous. What can I kill? Crippling targets. I had very little action. Oh, I still land on a freaking bay, though. That thing is huge. Okay, so everybody's dying. Okay, so it's probably where Ellie died, and that's where the other lady died. Pavardi. Oh wait, so maybe these people can't handle anything. Why are sprats on every planet? Not only that, but my weapons aren't that great, I suppose. Mining. Oh, anti-Cleo storage facility. Oh, okay, back here. Always worth a shot. Maybe I should just left them back at the ship. Their armor's not that great.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix.
No. Oh, I can go back to
We're now
territory.
in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
I'm a monster.
Oh, right. Sorry. I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Will we be drinking again tonight?
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Unless you're not.
Isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
21,000. All the XP comes from this. You're off the crew.
Something busted, Captain?
You. I'm never gonna get to any part of this game. This whole game just revolves around
Something busted, Captain?
It seemed like there would have been more to, some more pervardiness to get to. So it seems like Mixer is messing up too. I should have saved it. Why don't I ever save things? I wonder if it's just like Restream. Maybe it's I don't know.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members... We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much fun. Some of the drinks, and I don't feel it. I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she I reread my message in the... Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes. But I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past. I want to be on. Yeah. In my defense, it's not like June was all too clear about what she was trying to say. She still ain't. I ought to go write her back.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't as fun as the other one. The other one, there's so much more complexity. All this time just to get to Rosemary. I'm going to save that for later. She needs a new outfit. She's going to get killed.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Initiate remote landing. Captain, why do you keep doing that? Not very good armor. It sucks that I can't put stuff in the helmets. Magnum, just the amount of ammunition. 50%. I thought that thing would have just made it easier for me to like see stuff. Still, jeez. These trees are close. Oh. Pocket watch.
Captain, something different. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
That's strictly necessary. I've been wanting to shoot birds for a while now. Something you can do to make your companions tougher. Give them better armor, increase your determination skill, give their companions other stuff that I can't read. They were so close to the food. Dad, I'm writing this in odds that you found your way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't here to see you. They're moving us out of town, all of us. I don't know where we're going. Hoping that whatever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseway's. We were doing some good work. Real science for once. I don't know why they're moving us, and I don't know when we'll see each other again. And Dad, do me a favor and burn this journal. I'm not allowed to even mention the name Roseway. far as corporate concerned, this town never existed. So what? Do they come through the? Where's with all the rubble?
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Nice going.
Warning. Pathing obstruction.
Certainly was a lot of nice stuff on there.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of gristle. Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
Looks like we missed the
Just keep reloading.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
It ain't stealing if no one sees.
Everyone's dead. Oh, jeez. All this for Provardi. She's a lush. 10,000. From administration, dear Sir Amado, effective immediately, all operations on Roseway Laboratory and Outpost have been terminated. Anti-Cleo values your commitment to serving our company and will arrange for your transportation and relocation to one of 3 available Anti-Cleo working facilities with the following restriction. Relocation fee will be deducted from pay. If your pay is insufficient to cover relocation fee, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. Approval of the loans require an audit of your work history and permanent record. If you would like to put your phone on mute. If you would like to apply for an audit, please submit a request. Thank you for operating garbage stuff. Personal files. Error. All personal files have been purged from the terminal memory. Please be informed that all data information. Well, that's kind of a moot thing to do.
Warning. Pathing obstruction.
Shouldn't we be looking into that distress call? Not that I dislike feeling the wind in my hair.
Call that a parking job? These pirates are making the rest of us look bad. Their mistake. Everyone all right?
Come on.
Huh? You hiding?
It's a good weapon. Where the hell did he go?
Take your best shot. That's the last of them.
I'm never gonna use whatever all this stuff I was in. To this whom may concern, I've been an anti-Cleo my whole life. When I got promoted to the Roseway deforestation team, I felt privileged and honored. I believed anti-Cleo was going to tame the wild landscape and pave it over with civilization better than nature. That's your motto. I wanted to be part of the initiative, and I wanted to see Roseway become an object of envy among corporate outposts. I wanted to wave our quarterly reports in front of every Spacer's Choice worker I've ever known and laugh in their face. I have worked from dawn to dusk without a word of complaint. Now you have me working on building walls around the town. We've given up on expansion, and half the town's already been relocated. Worst of all, deforestation team's been disbanded. My equipment's left to rust in the landscape, and if you're reading this, then you have found my letter of resignation. I would rather make my own way as an outcast living outside the law than work under these conditions. And that's only a head. Oh, my overloaded. Damn it. I got way too much garbage. What is this? Plasma launcher. I think now would be a good time to call it. This is going to be the end of my stream because I got too much stuff. So basically I got to just take all the stuff I got. I got a lot of food and stuff on me, so it doesn't really matter. Just got to dump everything out before I continue on my way. I left the ship at 130 weight. Before I had 100 max, 110 max. So that's going to be it for Cowbell here. I will be back tomorrow for, I don't know, maybe Kakarot, maybe something else. You guys have yourselves a good night. When I find out which mouse it is, boom.